mental health issues have affected your life personally, your own issues, or someone close to you?
Honestly, for me, it was more of a mental fatigue and also physical fatigue.
Around 9th grade, fall of that year, I was diagnosed with depression.
Since the age of 9, I've been struggling with major depressive disorder and generalized anxiety.
I have clinical depression, generalized anxiety disorder. I used to suffer from an eating disorder when I was 14, and they've all kind of culminated this year in the beginning of the year when I seriously considered committing suicide.
I try to make the best of every situation, but you can't always escape your thoughts. So I guess I want you to know you're not alone, and everyone, sorry, everyone feels bad sometimes, and it can be really hard. It's hard.
I'm not always gonna know what's gonna happen each day. I might wake up the happiest I've ever felt or the worst I've ever felt. I can't control it. I don't know when I'm gonna panic, and sometimes, or a lot of the times, I'm not gonna know why I feel this way.
I wish people to understand about mental health challenges in general, that they are so much more common than many people believe, that there are many people walking through the halls of NASH who are suffering in silence.
I was very hesitant to think that I needed help, that I would want to just go and see somebody I didn't even know to help me sort of reason through my own emotions and so forth.
I've seen people who are in their 80s, I've seen people in their teens, and they deal with it in different ways, but it's real for everyone and something they have to get through.
Well, I've been the granddaughter, the daughter, the sister, and the mother of people I love very much with mental health issues. And I've also dealt with them myself, but I've seen it from many angles, and I probably forgot that I've also been a teacher to many students who have dealt with mental health issues over the years.
There was a huge stigma, and I think the biggest way it affected me was just hiding it. Only my parents at the time knew that I had it. If I was dating someone, I didn't tell them because there was a stigma attached. I think really that's the biggest effect, is just hiding it and feeling there was something I had to hide.
I still felt the same symptoms that anyone might feel if they were depressed or anxious, but I really kept it on the inside. I wasn't someone who was really showing it unless you knew me really, really well.
We all face a certain problem. It's really common for a lot of us, but there's a lot of people out there who face the same thing as you. You can talk to anyone. They'll be happy to help you out no matter what.
I journal every night, putting just like my feelings on paper and being able to say it and put it out there just as like a weight off my shoulder.
It just makes me feel that we all go through things just like we all need to go to the doctor. We have strep throat, we go and we get medicine for that, and we all have times where we need to go to people and talk about what's going on and get things sorted out to get back to a happy normal, or just a normal.
I tried to find help with just talk therapy, and it wasn't too successful. It helped a little bit. Talking can always help, and it helps everybody differently. But I went to a psychiatrist and was prescribed a low dose of Zoloft, which is an antidepressant, and that it's actually helped a ton. I've been on it for a few months now, and I've been so much happier. I feel like a different person.
A lot of people who struggle try to hide it, and it's difficult for all of us to understand everything everyone else is going through, but we all have to be aware in order to make an effort.
For me, I just keep trying to push forward. There's always something positive that comes out of whatever you're doing, trying to see the positive and knowing that you're progressing and you're getting better, and you every day there's something that is positive.
My life has gotten so much better after finding help from my family and from health professionals, and they made me realize that having anxiety doesn't make you crazy, it just makes you a normal person.